Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new live stream on how to play BOTB. I'm really sorry, man. I don't know. I think my internet provider has something against me. Whenever I try doing something, they seem to knock off my internet, man, and it's really frustrating. Really frustrating. But I've got it running. Hopefully this time it shouldn't lag me out. Nads, I read your message, bro. I'm sorry, man. It's just, last week, do you understand why I was so gassed last week that I got everything running without any problems? But look at it this week. It's just the smallest things that really get to me, man. It's really annoying. But let's hope that we don't get lagged out this time. If it does, man, guys, I'm just gonna have to do a normal video for you guys this week. But I quite enjoy these live streams. That's why I started doing them. I can get to talk to you guys on a one-to-one basis. But please leave a comment below if you guys can hear me clearly, if the stream's not laggy, etc. I know people are joining. Hi Alex, how you doing, bro? I was just telling these guys that I've always had this problem with doing a live stream. There's nothing hard about it. It's just the fact my provider, or it's either my live stream app, one or the other, also screws up. Yes, it's all the old school boys here. Hi David. Hi M123. Buy in the zone. That's a good name, man. That's a good name for BOTB as well. Buy in the zone. Zone 1. I wonder where Nads is gone, man. And Nads is like literally been pestering me. Right, Nads, obviously I spoke to Nads on the YouTube comment section. He's saying that I should bring more people into the live streams. Now, as you guys know, I'm not really a computer type of guy, and I don't know how to do it. So if any of you guys know how to do it, please contact me either on here or contact me on Instagram, and then we can obviously share numbers and we can set up a live stream. I don't mind any of you guys joining on to my live streams. There's nothing that's stopping it from happening, you know what I mean? Ashley, yes, bruv. We got Ashley in the house. Nads is here. Hanji. Yes, bro. I'm good. We finally got the live stream going, bro. And look, it's started to play up again. I think it's started to play up. Let's hope it hasn't. It's just my internet on my phone. ET is saying hi, Stig. Yes, bro. ET. Steers is saying hello, bro. Eunice is saying, Stig, my man, how you doing? Eunice. And that's, I've had enough of BOTB, man. Lost too much money, gonna quit, man. You know what, Nads, I think because you're fairly new, you think that the more tickets you play, those are I'm gonna win. No, it doesn't happen, bro, because I was exactly the same. When I first started BOTB, I thought, you know what, people are not playing that many tickets, and boom, I'm gonna win. It's a lot of it's got to do with luck. Let's be real, guys. Yeah, a lot of it's got to do with luck, that the judges pick your area. Some of it's got to do with, obviously, well, if you look at a couple of weeks ago, it had nothing to do with strategy. It was just pure guessing. But the last couple of weeks, the judging has really improved. So I think now you got more of a chance of winning than a couple of months back, where I don't know what happened, but the judging was totally off. We were struggling to hit zone 2, never mind zone 1. Nads, it takes years. It does take time. Some people are lucky. Look, there's a couple of people that have won within the first year of playing BOTB. I wish I was. We've got Anthony Weaver. Hi bro. Look at Tony, who won last week. Yeah, Tony's been playing since 1999, so it's a long time, and he won big. It was a big win, a very big win. Right, I'm just gonna share my screen with you guys, because I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys have joined, and we'll crack on with this week's dream car picture. Right, okay, Stig Technical Hitches was looking at Thomas Walter's video, different area from where we were looking at. Yeah, I saw, I'm actually subscribed to Thomas, so I did see his video. It was really late last night. I had a skim through. There's everybody's in a different well, they're seeing the picture differently. Now with this week, me personally, guys, yeah, I'm going on the basis of how long I've been playing and previous pictures, and I'm putting everything into aspect. And for me, guys, I can't see the ball being close to him. It is the people that are saying that the ball's a lot closer above his thigh, near his knee. It's a valid point, because he's kicked the ball and he's brought the ball and he's going to bring it down to his chest. But the only thing is, guys, why would he need to do that when he can just bring the ball to his chest? There's no player around him. There ain't anything like that. So why would he need to lift his leg up and bring the... Unless the ball's flying that way and he's bringing it back towards him, kicking it onto his chest. But I don't see... I think to me, he looks fairly relaxed compared to somebody who's, you know, controlling a ball that's going further away from him. So I think personally the ball is coming towards him, or coming from high, and he's gonna bring the ball down. That's what I personally think. He's gonna control the ball. If you remember when you were younger, when we used to do kick-ups, any of you guys remember when you do kick-ups? When you do kick-ups, remember you'd lean your body to get a balance of kicking the ball in the same spot from your foot. To me, that's what it looks like. It looks like a kick-up, and the way he's concentrating, his arms are, you know, like that. I think he's on the basis of doing a kick up and controlling the ball, or even kicking the ball away. Steers, it's a hard one, just can't find the right spot where I want to play. Not fan of the dream car. Midweek looks better. I haven't had a look at the midweek one. That I'm gonna obviously look at on Tuesdays. One of my 16 tickets is in the area of 490, 1035. I just want to talk a bit about the picture, and then I'm going to start taking your guys' coordinates. We got Lee Allen. Hello, Stigmate. You okay? How did you get in the dream car week? I was close as usual, Lee Allen. The midweek one, I was in zone 2 on one ticket. The rest of my tickets were lower. Unfortunately for me, guys, I thought it might be a bit lower because of the guy's head. But I think this week's midweek picture, I've had a quick look at it. It looks like it's going to be quite close to the guy, the way it is. I'm skipping the dream car. A lot of people are done. A lot of people have said that, look, they're only going to play the freebie ticket for this week, and I totally understand why a lot of guys are willing to just go by a freebie ticket. Now, the issue that a lot of people are having with this week's picture is this chap in the back. Now, you have to take into consideration, I know his eyes, you can't see his pupils, but the way he's positioned is looking in this direction. That's what's pushing a lot of people to go around here. But he's a lot further back, guys. You've got to take that into consideration as well. He's not close to his teammate, he's further back. So if he's the further back he is, the wider vision he'll have. So he doesn't have to be looking in this direction to see the ball here, if you know what I mean. So don't narrow his vision down, if you know what I mean. He's got a wide angled vision because he's further back from the player here. More or less, we should narrow this guy's vision down. So I'm going to show you something which I've done prior. Is if you look at the green lines, guys, I think this is the lowest point. You can go slightly lower because my first instinct was 1013. So this one is like I won't take this for word, but I don't see the ball going any lower than 1013. But I'm using this as a guideline. But height wise, guys, I don't see any judges going higher than this area here. We might get a couple around here, but nothing higher than this. So that's done. Now, as for, you can see the orange lines, guys, The orange lines indicate roughly this guy's eye. It's really hard to tell in this picture, but to me his pupil is kind of facing downwards, but his head position, if you look at it, is tilted upwards. So for me guys, I think that's where it becomes tricky on where we're gonna actually get the height, because you'll get some of the judges actually going, no, hold on a minute, he's looking up here, and you can get some of the judges saying no, that he's looking down, and we can get an average in between them two. That could be a possibility as well for this week, but I'm gonna play with my gut instinct this week guys, and my gut instinct is saying to me that the ball should be roughly around here. So if you guys can start sharing your coordinates, I'm gonna start putting coordinates down, and let's see what average we get. Please don't put your coordinates because you see mine or anybody else is closer to here. Give the first coordinate that you had. I want to see what people saw the first time, and then we can discuss why people are choosing that side, or why people are choosing closer to the foot, or why they're choosing closer to the knee. This is what makes the average a lot more accurate if we play with our first coordinates, not your best coordinate, your first coordinate when you first looked at the picture. You give that one, and then we'll take it from there guys. Anthony is okay. Nads, I'm only playing the free ticket and one paid, too risky. This one is a risky one. Salim Khan is saying I was in zone 1 for the midweek, so close, congratulations bro. Kev is saying I think the judges will take a basic look and play the area what you said, the way his body posture is. That's what I believe as well, Kev. Dax is saying 620 1015 around here, I think. Right, okay, awesome, we've got everyone's coordinates right. I'll go with Dax first. 620 1015. 620. Awesome. Steers is saying 600 1000. 600. Awesome. David is saying 648 962. 648. (962). 64. Awesome. Ali, how you doing bro? It's nice to see you in the live stream. 498 1026. 498. That's a good coordinate as well, 498. Awesome. Salim Khan is saying 600 and 1007. Awesome. Ashley is saying my freebie, which is my first coordinate, 491 1125. 491 1125. 491. The only reason, another thing guys, the only reason why I'm not, I know the ball looks quite good here. I don't know if you guys listened to my last video. I don't see anybody controlling with the toes the ball. That's why I haven't gone here. I'm focusing more on the half of his foot, the shoelace area, that he'll control the ball with that section. Okay, TA is saying 566 877. That's a good coordinate as well. 566 877. Awesome. And David is saying 3 pickets straight played, only, and my number above all next to each other. It's not a banker, this one, but that's why I'm not playing lots of tickets. Yeah, definitely, man. This week's is not the best ticket, not the best picture to play. I'd save tickets for this week. Bro, I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name, so I'm just gonna say your initials is OL is saying 1134 678 1134 1134. Okay, we've got Tupac Shakur is saying 632 894 632 894. Awesome. Dan is saying 6. Faz, how you doing, bro? Nice to see you in the live stream. 608 1034. I was gonna miss yours. No, actually, shut it. We've got bro, I can't say your name, man. Mr. C is saying 762 817 762 817 762 817 in it. 762. I really need to save up for a new mouse, man. My mouse is playing up. What am I doing? 817 in it. Jeez. Right, 762 817 762 762 817. Oh, finally. Faz is saying 608 1034. 608 1034. Anthony saying that was his first coordinate. Right, Dan, I think I've taken yours, haven't I? We giving another one? I don't know. I'm in a little cuckoo land today, man. Azim Mohammed, how you doing, bro? Tupac is Tupac. As soon as I get home, instrumental. Yes, it is fire. I pretty much use it all the time in my videos. And not only that, it's it doesn't get monetized. So rather than having that boring old music that YouTube give you for free, I thought, you know what, liven up the spirit with a bit of Tupac. We got I'll take Dan's. I think Dan's. I don't think so. I took Dan's 644. 644 644 1177. Awesome, that's Dan's. And then we've got I've taken yours in it, bro. Azim Mohammed is saying 658 790. 658 790. 90658 658. Awesome. Mr. C, I'm just taking one coordinates at the moment, bro. Once I've done, I'll do it. That's, don't worry, I'm coming, my brother. A bit slow today. I'm just taking a sip of my tea, bro. Nads is saying he's gonna come on the live stream. Just for Nads, I'm gonna do a live stream with Nads. But he has to show his buta. If he doesn't show his buta, bro, you're not joining. You can't stay hidden. You have to show your buta. I am allowed to hide mine. I have reasons, but you're gonna have to show yours. Okay, Nads is saying 687986. 687. 687. 687 986. That's Mr. Nads. Okay, Nads is saying I'll wear a Stig helmet or the scary movie killer mask. That's actually a good mask. What's up? I don't know if you guys are, probably some of you are young, but if you remember the scary movie and they made the phone calls and it was like, what's up? Okay, I think I've got everyone's, no I haven't, sorry, I've got E2NYB 6151002 615. Lads, I'm not joking. You're gonna have to join the live stream. I'm gonna find out, and you're gonna have to join. Okay, we've got Sampath who is joined and saying, "Hey, bro, what's up? How you doing, my brother? I'm good." Hasib has joined. I'm good. Hasib, how you doing, bro? It's Ghostface. That's one from Scream. That's it. Yeah, Scream. Sorry, bro. You see, I will completely move. The scary movie Killer Mask in it. The actual movie was Scream. I'm an 80s child. I'm not far behind. Actually, you know what? Actually, I'm an 80s child too. Born in the 80s, I'd say. I wasn't growing up. That's how long does it take much to going to get you going? Whether. Okay, Mr. C wants to give another coordinate. Is 665758. 665. 758. Mr. C. Six 665. That's a good coordinate, Mr. C. Everyone did the WhatsApp after them. Yeah, every single time. I remember, what did we have back then? The Nokia 8310s. Was it the 8310s, 8210s, 3210s, 6210s? A lot of you young guys don't know about these phones, man. I pretty much got... you know what? Sometimes I should show you guys my collection. I've got a really good collection of old phones. Born in the 60s, I'm chatting with kids. David. You know what? You don't look... David looks really young for his age. I think, David, you look pretty young for your age, man. '98, that's young. Yeah, pretty much you got quite a few that people that I'm struggling to see where the guy in the back is looking exactly. Mr. Potato, Guilty Potato, that is what we've been saying is you can't really tell by his eyes. They blurred out, so I think the judges are just gonna draw a rough line of where he's looking. All the gangsters had the, all the drug dealers had the 8850s. I've actually got the 8850. I've got the 8890 as well. I've got the, if you remember, the Nokia Scirocco phone. I've got that. Dan, I've still got the Matrix Banana phone too. David had the Commodore 61. That's so did I when I was a kid. Okay, you know what, guys? What was your first console? So at least I'll know what age group roughly everybody is. Stig, is this your last video for this week, or are you doing one tomorrow? Hasib, this is my last video, my brother. I try getting 3 videos in, but you know, it's really difficult getting 4 or 5. I don't know how some people do it, bro, man. Especially if you're not working, fair enough. But if you're working, bro, and rest of the stuff, it's really hard getting. I'm not lying. I gotta take out personal time to actually get these videos running 3 times a week. Okay, PS1. Oh boy. We got some young ones here. My PS1, I had the Sony Mars bar phone. Atari, okay. Azim Mohammed, after the 664 I had the Mega Drive and the NES, okay. Then the SNES. ZX Spectrum, I haven't heard of that console. Okay, Commodore 64, Sega Mega Drive. Wow, man, you guys have gone into the classic. I tell you what, I had the SNES. That was my first. Actually, I'm lying. It wasn't my first console I actually used. It was the Atari I used. It was my mate had an Atari. That was the first. But my own personal was the SNES. Dreamcast. I remember the Dreamcast. There was a, what was it? There was a Cube one as well. Was that the Dream? No, it wasn't. There was a Cube, Nintendo Cube. I didn't have that, bro. Cassette PCs, yeah, Motorola. PlayStation 2. Wow. Let me get the average. You guys continue talking. Let me get the average for this. Okay, how many tickets have I got? I've got 19 tickets. Let me put one more to even out the average. I'm just gonna go with one that looks. Okay, I'll just put them there. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. It's roughly around here. This is where I'm getting it. You know what? I like that average. I'll tell you why I like it, because it's close to mine. But I pretty much like this area, man. I think that's... If you leave that as a ball, I think that looks really good. I think that personally, I think that looks really, really good. I think that looks really good. As an average, let me give you guys the average, which is 621,986. That's an average point of view. Personally, I think the ball can be slightly higher. Personally, I think if you're going to play tickets, well, I'm going to play my tickets above that. But that average looks pretty neat. So I'm going to stick a few around here and then a few above it, because I think there could be a chance with the judges going higher. Reason being is, if you look at the linings I've done, is the red one, a couple of judges can go into the red lining area, a couple can go into the blue, and the average could just land anywhere here. For me, guys, that is, the average can land anywhere here. Mr. Lawrence, it's okay, bro. We've just pretty much been talking gibberish, but so far what we've got, Is that Dino? Dino, hi, how you doing, bro? Man, it's nice to have you in the live stream. The spot on the right on the door, but lower where I can't see no door. Yeah, by the way, guys, my eyesight is bad. Back down here. Is that the door? Yeah, sorry, I think that is the door, isn't it? I'm just curious, bro. 1068 858 1068 858. This is what I mean, guys. You know, when a lot of people are saying around this area here, yes, it is understandable. It's like doing, like I mentioned before, you do kick-ups. You kick up with your foot and you bring it to your knee, and then you bring it from your knee to your chest and back down. It's a possibility, man. Don't just go by because everyone's going in this area, guys. Stick by your gut instinct, but obviously these live streams and the videos are there as a guideline for everyone. My corners this week is 688 1010. You're pretty much in same area as those guys, just a tad bit lower. 688 and a bit more to the right. So Mr. Lawrence is roughly around here. I'm good, Dino, man. I'm doing well, bro. I hope you're doing well, man. Have you still been playing BOTB or on and off? So as I'm normally gonna say, who wants to do the live stream next week? Hopefully I can get somebody who can guide me to the right path. I'm doing the live stream with a few people in it, but who wants to do the live stream? Let me know so then I can contact you, whether it's through Instagram or through here. It's going to be higher, bro. Oh well, yes, bro. It you know, the average, like I've just mentioned, I'm playing upwards. I'm not gonna play it downwards. I don't. To me, this guy is not looking down, if you know what I mean. He's got a kind of straight stare, so I think if the average does land, it should land above the official at the back, above his head, above his shoulder, sorry. So around this area here for me, but our average is down here. Not only that, guys, the average down here, my freebie ticket was down here too. So obviously everyone's first look is roughly around here. What makes you say that the judges will go higher? They could on the first look and say, you know what, it's lower. That's something that to take into consideration as well. Okay, use the eyeliners of the player. It's going to be higher, bro. Yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Oh well. Ashley is saying, Stig, just download the Zoom and do a Zoom meeting. But then not everybody can download it. Some people don't want to be on the live stream, but they want to obviously watch the live stream on YouTube. That's the only problem. Can I mix and match it? Dean is saying, yes, still do, mate. Close every week. Dino, your time's coming soon, bro. I feel it. How close were you in the DREAMCAR comp, bro? The midweek one, I was miles off, bro. The last one before that, I was miles off. I wasn't that far. Let me just quickly flip through my phone. I'll tell you. The midweek one, I hit zone 2. The DREAMCAR one of my tickets landed in zone 1. The rest were to the right hand side of zone 2. So I was pretty much, in zone 2, just to the right hand side of where the actual average was. So if the judges went a bit more towards the right, a lot of my tickets were there. But I guess it is what it is, guys. I personally thought the ball was a bit more towards the right hand side, but a lot of people were saying to the left. I would have been miles off if it weren't for you guys. I think last week you guys helped me a lot with last week. I just couldn't get my head around with the last midweek DREAMCAR one. Okay, zoom up. Oh, it says a WebEx. Ashley, you know what? I'll have a look into that one if I can do that and do the in the last. Add that into the live stream. Sorry. Oh, well, saying I have been in zone 1 for the past 3 weeks. That is really good, bro. That's really good, man. I'll be honest with you. I've been on and off. I got not this midweek. The midweek prior to that, I got all my money back. I was just scattered all into zone 1, but unfortunately, no win. I was off by 6 pixels, I think, from that midweek one. And then the DREAMCAR one, I was, like I said, one pixel was in zone 1, and the rest were all in zone 2. The last midweek one, again zone 2. The rest were. It's just the height with the midweek one that was the issue for me. I think the X I got bang on. Okay, I'll have a look into that, Ashley, and I'll see what I can come up with. If one of you guys know how I can get you guys involved in the live stream, please let me know, and hopefully we can get some sorted. Set a StreamYard account up, Stig. Okay, you know what, Dean, I downloaded the StreamYard one app, but for some reason it wouldn't load on my computer. I don't know why. It just wouldn't load. But was you in zone 1 in the midweek? Wada Kingdom, yes, bro. What's up? Wada Kingdom. How are you finding this week's DREAMCAR picture? It's horrible, man. It's horrible. Horrible picture. So, I don't know how I'm gonna do a box for this week one, but we'll give it a shot. In the senses. Okay, am I fair to say this box here is a decent area? So where are we? We're from 570 all the way to 660, and then the early 600s or mid 600s, sorry, is a decent area to play in. I think that as a box, to be fair with how difficult the picture is, I think that area is pretty decent. For me, it's pretty decent. Okay, can you not use an external drive and try to download again? That's a good point. I'll give that a shot. I've actually got an external drive downloaded. Can there more than one person win? What happens? Yeah, but what happens is basically if you've got the same coordinate as somebody else and the other person, you both played one coordinate each, you'll go into a new picture where the closest in that one will win. But say for instance you got one coordinate and the other players played 2 or 3 coordinates, you still will go into sudden death. But if you both have got the exact same coordinate and both of you have played 2 tickets each, then the second ticket closest to the winning coordinate will win, if that makes sense. So I think the people got the misconception of you have to play more tickets. If you get the same winning ticket, the guy who's played more tickets will win. No, if I play 10 tickets and one of you guys have played 1 ticket and we both got the exact winning coordinate, we'll go into sudden death because they won't use the second closest. But for instance, if I played 10 tickets and you've played 10 tickets and we both got the winning coordinate, then they'll use the second coordinate closest to the winning coordinate. If not, it'll be another picture. That's what I think. That's what I've got the best. Lawrence is saying 688 1010. Yeah, I got your coordinate. I think that's a pretty decent coordinate. It's a bit lower for me, but yeah. And I actually, yeah, we got Kev, who actually had the winning coordinate. Kev, we do what it was. It was the guy won with his second coordinate, didn't he? If I'm not wrong. Nads, why have you gone quiet? Where's Nads gone? Mr. Nads. But I think if I were to win in this year, I think it'd be the best thing that's happened to me in this year. Considering with everything going on and whatnot, I think this is the best thing. If any of us win, realistically, I think this year has just been that doomy, gloomy, end of world kind of year. And a lot of people have been saying that 2012 desperately tried being 2020. Dean Curran is saying 797-909. 797. So you're about here, Dean, which is like I said in the beginning of my stream. A lot of you guys that are pushing a bit to the right or a bit to the left or even in the middle is plausible. Wherever you guys are coming up with it is plausible. I could see just what you've wrote now, Nads. I'm listening. I'm here. I'm listening, so I can win. Well, Papa, if you keep listening, you'll be the same as me. You'll be the same as me every single week. You know what? I'll be honest with you. You know, when I first started BOTB, yeah, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? What if it's just a beginner's luck? You know what I mean? Because I was getting really, really close, and I'm like, what if it's beginner's luck? But eventually, I was like, you know what? There's a way to play BOTB. You have to take some things into account. You can't just blindly put a coordinate and think, you know what, yes, we're gonna win. No, it's not gonna happen, bro. You must be the luckiest person on earth if you just come on BOTB, put a ticket, and the judges land there. Okay, Raja Wakas is saying 869. Dean, your coordinate does look really good, bro. I like the height. For me, it's a bit more towards the right, but I can see why you've gone more towards the right, because he's lifting his leg up, and he still can meet the ball with his top half of his foot. Because if you see these green lines I've drawn in that angle, that's the direction I'm presuming the foot's gonna go. So he can meet the ball with that top part of his and control it. Okay, and Nads, I can see it, my brother. I can see it. I just thought you went quiet. I thought you left. Salim Khan, please don't ask that question. I think if I stay quiet of how much I've spent on BOTB would be you know what? I'm ashamed that when I started BOTB, the amount I spent. But as I've gone into BOTB, I've realized is, look, you can play around with the game credit. And that's helped me a lot, is playing around with the game credit. But when I first started, oh boy, man, we don't want to go there. We do not want to go there. Right, Lav, how you doing, bro? It's nice to have you in the live stream. Ibi is asking what's the average. The average, my brother, is from everything we got 622,988, I think. Yes, that's the average we got. Sorry, 621,987. 621,987 is the average, and Mr. Heem is saying 695,926. 695,926. That's a nice coordinate, man. It's pretty much an our average is right there. You're just a bit more towards our right, bro. So it's a decent coordinate. Game credit is look to, and it depends though, bro. I'd say you got more of a chance of accumulating game credit than actually winning the game. Winning the game, bro. I've been up to at least about £800-900 in game credit, so you can accumulate it. You just got to play smart. And it's bro, it's, you know, sometimes it's really frustrating because you'll come off by 1 or 2 pixels, but because the judging changes, you've got to change everything around again and again and again. Like now we've got 10 judges. Don't get me wrong, it's really, really good judging, but it changes the way you play the game again, if you know what I mean. Don't think my response can. Okay, we got that. Kev, you the chap who won twice from Halifax. That's Paul who actually won. David's actually mentioned it. Like the girl who won the BMW M8 with 1 ticket. Yes, and she went into a sudden death picture where basically you got the same coordinates as somebody else, and she won on that as well. So it's just a matter of life, innit? Somebody winning. Anyone else opting out of the 20k to keep the costs down? At times I have. I have at times where I've opted out. I'm like, I'd rather play a couple more tickets. I usually do that with the midweek one, because the midweek one, if you win it, you can continue playing the DREAMCAR competition. But I think overall, guys, this week's is just play sensible. I say that every week with every picture, but this week one is a difficult one. And if you go on the complete basic of what we see in the picture, what do I see basically, guys, is this chap is his eyes straight from there, about there, and I see the ball roughly being around this area. That's what I see when with just drawing the basic eye line from this guy, and I see 10 judges going around this area and getting the average. Now it could be slightly lower when they draw, some of the judges draw the lines, and it can land. So this is from 10:33 all the way to 7:45. It's pretty much similar to what I said right in the beginning of the stream, but I think pretty much it's gonna be around this area. That's what I personally think. Lav is saying no way, nuts. a lot of people are against opting out for the 20k. Yes, Nads. Another trick to do is, if you don't want to play all your tickets with the 20k and you want to play a couple of tickets that you're really, really confident in, what to do is check out with this with no tickets, and then the area that you feel really confident in, buy 3 or 4 more tickets, and with them add the 20k. So you're only going to be playing about £4 if you're playing 4 tickets, rather than if you're playing 20 tickets, instead of playing £20 you're going to be playing £4, if you get what I mean. M123, she opted out for the money. Bro, if I win I will definitely shout out to you, Stig. Thank you, Salim, I appreciate it. Is it possible for you to work out another average of 10 codes using the right? Yeah, we can do. If you guys continue talking, I can see what I can do with an average on this side. Obviously I'm not going to put coordinates down because I've already got 24 down. I'm going to do something like that. So we've got 1. there. One there. You know what? The more I look at it, guys, yeah, I think personally, I won't go too far. But you know, some people have mentioned why they're going around this area is because he's kicked the ball. He's already kicked the ball. He's not going to kick the ball. He's already kicked it. And some of the judges will say, you know what? He's kicked the ball and he's just looking at it and bringing it down to his chest. Understandable, totally understandable. But with this side of it, guys, I think for me it's on this side, but I could totally understand on this side. So if you was gonna do that, I'd say it's not anything higher than that for if you're on the right hand side. I don't see anything higher. And how far right, I'd say actually you can bring that bit in. Damn, I've drawn it wrong, but I'd say around here. I would say roughly around here, guys. Just let me get that phone call out. Just bear with me 1 second. Sorry about that. I just got a phone call saying my car window's open. It's not very smart thing to do to leave your car window open. I just literally closed my car window. Okay, guys, right. As I was saying, on this side, I'd say if you are playing it roughly around here, because then you could just draw his eye lines in this direction, and you can draw this guy's eye line straight. And it'll be a bit narrow, but you can say roughly around here, guys. If I was to play on the right hand side, I'd play roughly around here, because I think he's kicked it and he's gonna drop it onto his chest. It's highly unlikely for me, but if you guys are happy with that, you can do. Oh man, oh, did you actually get to hear my ringtone? Oh my god. That's because what the fuck was that noise? It's my ringtone, Nads. What the heck was that? So my microphone. I do apologize. I do apologize. It was literally, my phone's here. The mic is right on top of my phone. So I do apologize. I'll normally keep my phone on silent. Stig from the hood. I do live in a rough area, bro. It's not the best. It takes a split second for the ball to travel from his feet towards the right. Yeah, it does. I agree. It could be. It could be. I'm really sorry, guys. I didn't know that. Must, if you're using headphones, that must have blown your ears off, because my ringtone is loud. It's actually is loud. It's a loud ringtone, but it could travel. You're right. It could travel. The only thing is, if he had made contact, there's still grass on his feet, man. If he had made contact with the ball, you'd see some sort of debris off his foot, if you know what I mean. Unless they edited it out, because look, you can see one falling off. Plus another thing, guys, yeah, you know, if he's made contact with the ball and it's already coming this way, look how laid back he is. How I don't get it is why would he be in that angle to bring the ball down to his chest? That's what I don't understand. Why is he... don't you think he's doing a bicycle kick? He could be doing a bicycle kick. I can understand why there is no face reveal. Dan, why do you think there's no face reveal? He could be. I did mention that, Azim Mohammed, that he could be doing a bicycle kick from his... in my first video, there could be... it could be Stigs from Hackney. I don't know how the hell, you know, a lot of the words I can't pronounce, guys. So you see, I haven't had the best education. Then again, I did go to uni, just to be, just to tick the box. I did go to uni. I live next door to Nads, so if any of you guys know Nads, Nads is my next door neighbour. He's just looking at me through his bedroom window, judging by the ringtone. I think we all have well, not all of us, some of us have a background. I'd say some of us have a background, but that's for another time. I think a story time with Stig would be nice. Now I've got some right stories, man. Guilty potato. I studied criminology and psychology. A bicycle kick will have his two hands straight down. Yes, that's a good point, Tia. Very good point. 5 out of 5. What did I say? Criminology and psychology. I studied criminology and psychology, but I work in healthcare. Weird, innit? I work for a private healthcare company, guys. For some of you that don't know. Nads, do not say a nurse, bro. I am not a nurse. Because I know Nads is going to come out with, I'm a nurse. Nads, you going quiet, it gives me butterflies, because I think you're doing something. Sounds intense. Which university? I won't tell you which uni I went to, because then you guys will get a general idea of where I live. Not where I live, but the area I'm from. But I promise I studied at a uni. Because you see, I know I'm on live stream. I can't slip up, but I don't want to give... Did you hear him shout that out loud? Mr. Is it Nads for short for Nadeem? Mr. Nadeem. Right, you know what he is, guys, yeah? I'll be honest with you, you know this week's picture, you know when I was looking at it at home, sometimes I look at it at work on my phone and on my iPad or whatever, yeah? But when I was looking at the picture at home on my PC, yeah? The thing that really struck me with this week's picture was the tilt the guy's got with his body. I was gonna say, in my first video I did say that the guy was going to bicycle kick, but he looks too relaxed for a bicycle kick. To me it looks like he's going to flick the ball towards him or even flick the ball away, but for a bicycle kick he's pretty much got his leg up. His arms should be flexing downwards. If you look at his arms, they look like they're quite sturdy in a 90-degree angle, if you know what I mean. Look at the flex on his forearms. So to me, it doesn't look like he's going to drop him any minute soon. He's bringing him up. Stig is a guy. I might be. Okay, Tia is saying you studied at Bradford Uni. I could have. TA, you're right, I could have. I'm not gonna say I'm not. Nad's saying you're a nurse. Why can't I see Nad's? Where is he, man? That guy's like a ghost. I can't see any of his messages. Can someone let him know? Okay, Guilty Potato is saying you're a smart cookie then. And I wouldn't say smart, but thank you. OL is saying you are around Tower Hamlet. I've heard of the place, but I don't know where it is. M123, could you just give us in detail what a guy? I can't say the word, but can you tell what that is? Because I know what it is. I'm pretty sure a lot of them do. Right, okay. Next person to guess it right. The first comment that comes to guess the area I am from. If it's right, I'll admit. So the next person to guess which area I'm from. Ashley is saying East London. Nope. Actually saying that, I was in London 2 nights ago. West London, but not East London. Sorry guys. See, look, I gave the opportunity for people. I think that's the only opportunity I'm going to give. East London. Lady Privates. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Birmingham. I'm sorry, nope. Salim Khan is saying I'm from Birmingham. David is saying West Yorkshire. And TA is saying Bradford. Ashley is saying Mexico. Yes, Ashley, you've got it right. Ashley, you've got it right. I know Dino knows where I'm from, but Dino and me are on a personal level. I shared quite personal information with Dino, so I know I can trust Dean, and that's why I know it hasn't been leaked out where I'm from. But I know Dino knows. Bury, West Yorkshire, Manchester. Okay, you guys are close. Close. Oldham, close. Manchester, close. I'm not gonna say it, guys. Unfortunately, you know why I'm not gonna say it? Because there's a few people that follow me on YouTube but don't know who I am. Don't know who I am, but I know who they are. So I ain't gonna give my exact location for, what is it, security purposes. I can't. Salim Khan is saying Leeds. Dean Karen, you're my hero, Stig. Thank you, Dean. And you know what, your story is very inspirational. If you guys don't know about Dean's story, man, please just Google the name Dean Karen. It'll show you a representation of a strong-minded man. Honestly, the stuff that Dean's been through is, bruv, I don't know how he does it, but the guy is definitely a get-goer, man. Leeds, nope. Rotherham, nope. Huddersfield, nope. Manchester, nope. Oldham, nope. Halifax, nope. Anthony Wilson, you can't, bruv. I'm telling you, you won't know where I'm from until I actually tell you where I'm from. I can turn around and say, yes, I'm from Manchester. You guys will be it. Patil, Nivas. Sorry, guys, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I'm really sorry. Christian will tell us on Tuesday. You know, if I win, I promise you guys, I promise you, I will make that video worthwhile watching, because I know how BOTB obviously come out and do whatever, but I promise you guys, I will make that video entertaining. Jimmy 2 minutes. Dewsbury, nope. Jimmy, that's my cat's name. That's something personal you guys need to know. Ashley saying Mans. Bolton, nope. Glasgow, nope. Maximus, you from Jamaica? Yes, I'm from Jamaica. Solihull, nope. Are you guys? Let me just clarify the picture, DREAMCAR. Are you guys happy with the live stream and the area that we've got? Is there something else you guys want to ask me before I just waffle on about other stuff of where I'm from? I'm pretty happy with this area, guys. I'm really happy with up here and down here. No crying, Stig, if you win. I might drop a couple of tears on that. Yeah, and blame the weather. Say I got hay fever. I do suffer from hay fever though. So if I do cry, guys, it's my hay fever, please. It's not actual tears. Wolverhampton, nope. This ball could be anywhere. Jimmy, you're right, man. This ball could literally be anywhere. Anywhere. It makes sense. You know, the only thing I'm dreading is if half of the judges go close to here, half of them go here, what's Matt gonna do? This is what's really bugging me. So will the average land where Dean had said? It could be a really good... This is Dino's coordinate. So Dean, in that sense, has got a really good chance if some go right, some go left, and then that being the average. Just on the shoulder joint about here. I think if I win, it would be a very emotional, like a roller coaster ride for me. A lot of you guys would probably get to know, some of you already know my personal circumstances, like Dean, but a lot of you guys don't know my personal circumstances, but I think it would be, for me, a win would be life-changing. Honestly, it'd be life-changing. I've got it on the player at the back. You've got it here. Yeah, it could be there. Emma said it could knee. Yeah, definitely, Dean. You know, a lot of people are saying that he's already brought the ball up or the ball's come and he could knee it. So definitely this area could be a possibility. And not only that, your coordinate makes sense if the ball's travelling that way and they're saying that he's just getting ready to knee it. Chloe put in the biffer skip. And where is the biffer skip? I actually thought there was one in there. There was one. Some of the judges are going to be way off, guys. Just bear that in mind. For this week, some of the judges will go way off. But first instinct, guys, this is the area number 1 for me. Area number 2 is where Dean is. Area number 3 is right next to the player in the background. On his shoulder or on his right pec, sorry. The only thing that's saying to me, guys, is why it's not close to him. I don't see any expressions. The guy looks like he's seen a ghost, and his eyes are like looking in the distance. It's like he's been hypnotized. If it was close, he'd be minging. His no creases on his forehead. That's the only thing that's bugging me. But overall, guys, I think I'm happy with this area. I'm pretty much happy. Oh, has it been an hour already? Man, time goes so quick. You have it on your shoulder, yes. Jimmy, it does make sense around here. As I was explaining, if you watch the live stream from back, that's what I was explaining, that you can be above your shoulder. Folks, keep it to the minimum this week. Yeah, definitely. The 10 judges will decide the winning coordinate. Hopefully it will be mine chosen coordinate. Oh well, I hope you do win, bro. As much as I want myself to win, I wish one of you guys win too. And I've all guys, if one of you guys win, it's a win for me too. I'd be more than happy, because we are a team. and I'm drinking ice cold tea. Oh my god. If anybody can see our brother Nads messages, please let me know what he's saying, because I can't see him. If it was close to his face, he'd be more tensed up. Yep. The average will send somewhere daft. That's the only thing, guys. This week we're practically guessing a lot of it. I'd say it's 90% of guess, and the 10% is obviously from what view you see the picture. Some people see it close, some people see it further out, some people see it in the middle. So there's 3 portions. He could be using his shin, he could be using his foot, he could be using his knee. So I think it's pretty much, we've said what we needed to. We've discussed quite a bit in this video. So I think all I can say is I wish you guys the best. Let's hope it's one of us this week. And please, if you're new to my channel, make sure you like, share and subscribe. It helps me out a lot when it comes to YouTube. TA is saying he has not kicked the ball because the tiptoe bent to control the ball. Yep, good point. What TA is saying, I'll draw it up. If you look at his, jeez, what am I doing, man? If you look at his toes, look, his foot straight from there, and then his toes are upwards, which indicates that he's bringing the ball towards him as well. That's a good point. Actually, saying that, he could have already controlled the ball as well, TA. If you look at his foot, you can, once you've already controlled it, brought it towards you in this direction. Could be. It's a good point. Good point. Derry City game. Somebody actually put in, was it you Ashley who put in the comments? I don't know, somebody actually put the game that was played in the comments. I didn't get a chance to look at it. They were saying that if you slowed the video down, you can see it. I don't know, I'm gonna have to go back to it. In the SSE league, okay, I think the ball is more like 6841135. Yeah, so you're coming a bit more lower. Understandable again. You know what, guys, to finalize it all, yeah, look at that. To finalize it all, I'd say for me, nothing higher than that anywhere here, guys. It don't matter about the height, because some judges might see he is looking low, but anywhere here. I know I drew one in the beginning as well, which is closer to obviously our average, to narrow it down, but this is a big area. This is a big area. It's a massive area now. I've put 889908. 889, so just slightly bit more to the right. I think that's pretty good, guys. I don't want to confuse myself and you guys as well by just keep going over it. I think we're pretty much in a decent area, guys. Overall, I think even if you are going towards the right, it's plausible, guys. Do you know what I mean? It is plausible. It's not something that I want to completely eliminate. I'm just going on the basis which area ticks more boxes for me, if you know what I mean. And for me, it's obviously the left hand side, and I could be totally wrong. Guys. I can see the height being a massive issue. For me, guys, it's the X this week. I'm pretty confident with the height this week. I think I'm more off with the X this week. Jimmy, yeah, I think this week just be prepared and say, you know what, it's one of those weeks. If I'm gonna play, it's just gonna be pure luck, guys. Mr. Kiwi, yes, it could be anywhere. You know, if like I said, if the judges want to play all the coordinates here, it could be anywhere here. Do you know what I mean? And if the judges want to play it to the left, it could be there. If they want to play into the center of it, it could be there. It depends on what the judges see, and usually they see what we see the first time, but when we start overthinking about a picture, that's when it goes kind of... I don't think the winner's going to be bang on this week as well. I think the winner's going to be a couple of pixels away this week as well. It's just one of those. And if you think it's too much, if you're playing 6 tickets for instance, play 2 in this area, play 2 closer to this side, and play 2 here. It's just a matter of looking at it. My height for me, my brother, is, I'd say, the lowest to lowest where I'm going to play is obviously near our average, because our average look decent, so that's around the 980s, and then I've got a few tickets in the early 900s, so about 890s, and a couple I think I'd want to play in the 830 height. So for me, I'd say from height wise, this is me guys, 830. So if I were to go from 830 by 830 all the way down to about 1000, just to give you a general idea of height wise guys, this is my height. STIG, your position looks right, as I suspect the man in the high vis was photoshopped where the ball was. That's a good point. He could have just been photoshopped. He to you guys, I think he's looking pretty straight, isn't he? I think he is looking pretty straight. But anyways guys, I think I'm just gonna repeat myself now, and I wish you guys all the best. If you're new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe. Hopefully I'll catch up with you guys on Tuesday like always. Please stay safe during this this next month. We obviously, if you're from the UK, we're in our second lockdown. I know it's not easy for anyone, and if any of you guys need support, like always guys, I may not be able to physically support you, but I'm always here. Apart from BOTB, if you guys want to talk about and take stuff off your mind, you're more than welcome to contact me on Instagram. And I think that's pretty much it guys. I'm gonna love and leave yous. Hopefully I'll catch up with you guys on Tuesday. Thank you very much for staying for so long in the live stream, and I do apologize for me screwing up in the beginning, but it's technology as well guys, and I wish you guys all the best. Like always, take care.